Hey, hello, y'all. This is Big Tone from Big Tone's Podcast. I'm down here at my mom's house. We're going to talk about some things today. I'm about to talk to my brother Steve and my mom's, and we're going to talk about some things that they experienced in their lifetimes, things that they want to change, and things that they want to do better at, and things that they want to tell everybody about what's been going on in their life. And it could help somebody, inspirate somebody, help somebody change their mind, change their heart, change the way they think, change the way they may feel about somebody or someone. So let's get into it right now on Big Tone's Podcast. We into it. So, Steve, what are some things you might want to say, some things that you might want to tell the people that can help somebody out that you experienced going through your life?
Well, one thing, please don't mess with drugs. That's one thing.
That's one thing. What's another thing you might say?
Experience things in your life, but don't let it go too far.
Well, okay, I can see that. I can see that. And what are some things that you want to change about your life to make things better for you? What are some things that you would want to do?
Things I really want to change in my life is help my moms more.
Okay, that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. What has God done in your life to help you along the way?
Make me more wiser.
Okay, that's a good thing. That's real good. That's real good. I like your answers too. And this is my mom's Queen Scott. We just talked to my brother Steve Scott. We coming back to him. But listen here, let's ask my mom some questions. What was it like growing up with all them siblings in one house, Mom?
It was bad. We all had sleep in beds together. Me and my sister died. My sister at birth, and then we had another bed was for Kathy and Loretta. They grew up, and my oldest sister Mabel, she stayed most of the time with my grandmama, Carolina Jones, because she didn't have no friends. And we just had a hard time because we had to go out and wring straw and everything because we didn't have nothing to sweep the house with but get straw.
Right.
Maybe my mom would make 4 or 5 straw, take it out and make 4 or 5 brooms, and then we had to sweep with that.
And I know you're gonna go on about that, but what was it really hard as people talk about back then?
It was hard because back then we had the pumps and things, and we had to pump water, and they were mean cows, and we used to try to run away and keep them from drinking. The time we run, they'll come back to drink the water again, so we had to keep pumping and things until we finished drinking. And we had
just say what's on your heart. That's all I gotta say.
We had to pick chicken, ducks, goose. Every Christmas we had to do that, pick a goose. But then we picked chicken and things all through the year.
So what was it like,
it was hard.
being out there in the fields picking cotton?
Yeah, we had to go out there in the field and pull cotton and put it in the bag and pull the bolts and burn it and put it in the house and pick the cotton out of the bolts and things because it was so cold out there. And we had to get peanuts. We had to shell the peanuts and things. We all used to have to shell a cup paper, but I never did because I was the young one back then. And I would always go sleep.
Okay, so you always fall asleep on me now.
My sister Gladys, my sister Mabel, they did it. And my brother, until he left, he went to Novel.
Right.
Then he didn't stay, he came back because he didn't like it. My cousin, William Henry, he stayed up there.
So, let me get back to Steve. So, Steve, what was it like for you growing up with all your siblings?
It was great.
Okay.
It was great.
Okay.
We got along.
Okay. It was real great for you. That was good. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. So, I heard you say something about your drug addiction. So, what you would tell the young kids now is to stay out of the streets, right?
I tell you, get your something that you love to do,
Right.
something that you love to do, and keep it,
Yes, right. That's right.
and keep it.
That's all right there. And back to you, Mom. So, did y'all have a lot of love in y'all household?
Yeah, we had love, and then my daddy was mean, but me and my mom she would always get him straight.
Uh-huh.
We were always, but when we was in there, we all had 2 or 3 in the bed together, and we had to shuck bed. We had to go out and pull the chuck and pull the starve out, and she put it in the shuck bed, and then she make her some like a factory, and then she put them in there. We had to make that up, and she would sew it, until a place we had to stick our hand and make it up on each side.
So, could you explain to people what a shuck bed is?
Well,
A shuck bed. Could you explain what a
there
shuck?
was shuck beds.
There was shuck beds. What do y'all use to make shuck beds?
We went out there and pulled the shucks out. We got the shucks out of the cone.
Oh, that's what it
We pulled
is.
it, then we take the knob out, and then just have the shucks there.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that was kind of rough.
Mhm.
So y'all all experienced having to tote water and
We had
you
to pump water
and stuff, and you had the toilets.
Mhm.
Y'all had the toilets.
We
back
had a
then.
toilet. We didn't have no bathroom. We had a toilet.
Uh-huh.
We had to pump water for the mule and till they stopped drinking, and we tried to run away from the straw, but we couldn't.
The mules wouldn't go nowhere, huh?
We had a cow too, and the cow, she would come up every morning time for us to go to school,
Uh-huh.
and then we got to stop in Maricopa.
Uh-huh.
That's why we didn't get no like before.
So-
we had to stop and milk that cow before we go to school. We would be so late sometime. The main name is Duke Harbor. We
Uh-huh.
would stop up there to his house until reset. Then we would go to school.
Oh, okay. That was nice. That was nice. So let me get back to Steve. So Steve, how was it growing up, going to school with your siblings? Because you did have one you did go to school with.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah,
It was great.
it was great. It was great. That was good. That's good. And what was it like back when you went to school? What was it like? Was it hard for you, or was it easy for you, or was it you just dealt with it?
I dealt with it.
You dealt with it
But sometimes I didn't go to school.
Sometimes.
As I got older,
as you got older. You didn't go to school.
I didn't go to school because I had to stay home and turn to the dead, I turned to the hogs.
Okay. So did you graduate?
Yes, I graduated.
You graduated high school. Okay, so that was a blessing. Then you got to graduate. That was a blessing.
Graduate, but hey, still hard out there.
Yeah. So what? Let me ask you this: what's different from the times then than now?
Well, times then, back then, teachers didn't hardly want to mess with you.
Uh-huh.
Still mess with you to a certain point,
Uh-huh.
and then they'll just pass you,
Okay.
just make you go on through school. They didn't want to give you the learning like they give to everybody else.
Right, so they had picks, is what you're saying. Okay, yeah, well, that kind of goes on now in the school system. They got picks now with who they would pick, and who they won't pick. And even when I went to school, they had picks because I remember this lady, I remember her name, but I won't call it out. But she was telling me that, she was going around the classroom and she said who gonna make it and who's not gonna make it. But I was trying to figure out how can you tell who's gonna make it and who's not gonna make it? You don't have that. You don't have that authority to say who's gonna make it and not gonna make it. So that for you, moms, again. Now, what was your mom's name?
My mom was named Queen Victoria.
Okay, Queen Victoria. And how was that? Yeah, I know you said something about y'all relationship, but how really was y'all relationship?
My mom, our relationship, it was good. It was really good.
Uh-huh.
And I was the only one what really stuck by her.
Yeah.
And when I got married, she gave me and Leroy a reception.
Okay.
But none of the rest of them didn't get none.
Okay.
Because he loved her too. He would bring her, he dipped in snuff, and he would bring her snuff. When he killed Hall, he brought her a great big ham, and it was just nice and things. And
So,
he loved him.
I got one more question for you.
Mhm.
How was it with your moms and my dad and y'all? What type of relationship did y'all really have?
He was mean.
Oh yeah.
My daddy, he didn't allow nobody there, but when they come in, he would sit on the porch with us.
Uh-huh.
And then after then, he would ask his mama, because he couldn't ask my mama what time it is, because he couldn't tell time.
Right.
And he said, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock, they got to go and thing. So 9 o'clock, in the summertime was where it got dark.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So let me give you a question, Steve. How was it with you and your dad? How was your relationship with your
Me and my dad,
dad? Yeah.
we had a good relationship, but they said I was mischievous.
Yeah. So you were mischievous.
They said I was mischievous, but some of it got blamed on.
Yeah. And some of it wasn't your fault.
Some of it wasn't my fault.
It was just you put it off on you because they gave you that name of being mischievous.
Yes.
Okay, so now I want to know a question. When did y'all move down here in the Achinichi neck where we all grew up at? When did y'all first move in, Mom? But just elaborate. You ain't got to give me a certain
I
date.
know we moved down here, and you talking to me,
Y'all,
me.
you.
We moved down here when we was young.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all
Well, a lot of people were down here at
already.
that time.
Uh-huh.
Because we had Anna William, and we had Teresa, we had a lot of people in Dula and Lama Children. We had all of them,
Uh-huh.
and we just had a lot of people and things down here then. And the shoulder girl,
Uh-huh.
they were living back there, but they would always come over here
Uh-huh.
and try to get us to go back with them and stay all night, but I never would stay with nobody. I didn't have to stay with nobody.
Right.
And they would go to the dance hall. And so we wanted to know what was going on at the dance hall. The name was Buddy Road.
Uh-huh.
And we got James Pope cousin to kill us down there, but
Yeah.
we didn't know where to see us.
Right.
We just went to the door and they had a junior judge to push the man while I was there, sitting in the floor.
Right.
Like that.
Uh-huh.
And then they was in that dance and didn't wear no britches back then.
Oh, okay.
They
No
didn't have
bricks.
nothing but they didn't wear no pants
See,
then.
they call them
Everybody
britches
had
back then, y'all.
coat
Yeah.
had dress and the coattail line and slips and things, and you just
Uh-huh.
and you looked and things. Then we turn around and come on back out.
Uh-huh.
Well, it was more, it wasn't a lot of killing going on then.
Uh-huh.
Every once in a while you would hear somebody kill somebody.
Yeah.
I remember when Cleveland, our cousin Cleveland, killed his wife. And, well, he wasn't our cousin, but that's what he called my mama. And
Okay.
he killed his wife, and he claimed he took her from the level to there, up there, because he was staying on the road up there.
Uh-huh.
And then nobody believed him, so he had a full time. But
Yeah.
then they said that what happened, his mama, her mama and daddy didn't want him to marry.
Yeah,
And they had did something so they couldn't marry him, then fall back on them.
yeah, that's
I
right.
don't know that now. That's what I hear my mom and dad were talking about.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
so yeah,
Mhm.
we ain't got to worry about that. Man.
Mhm.
But let's get another question for you, Steve. What do you think? What do you think about you being? Did you think the net being in the oxygen net? Do you think you got a lot of morals and values from staying down here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think you learned how it taught you how to survive?
Oh yes.
Yeah, yeah, but
Oh yes. I can go in the woods and survive.
yeah, yeah. So did you, from being down here, do you think from being around all your siblings and your mama and stuff that you learned something from everybody that you that can help you along the way?
Yep. In some ways.
Yeah, yeah.
In some ways.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some
Yeah.
way. Yeah. So, moms, did y'all, do you and your siblings, I know y'all had disagreements, but did it ever last long?
No, my older sister and my cousin,
Uh-huh.
Ruby, Double Joseph and sister,
Uh-huh.
they had boyfriends and they would say, we would go in there, my dad would make us go sit. So we had a little crib like that and we would sit
Uh-huh.
there. And they said, well, when they go to Jackson, because we went to Jackson on the wagon, then
Mm-hmm.
they said, we gonna whoop them. And so Ruby would come over to help my sister whoop her. And first one she hit Maid, and Maid hit my sister on the toe with a brick. And then me and my sister jumped on her and whooped her.
Yeah.
So Ruby come back. She said, today is the day we gonna whoop y'all. So we whooped Ruby and my sister. Because I had them grow up big then.
Yeah.
They didn't come back to fight no more. They said,
Right.
we little people. But that wasn't the problem because
Uh-huh.
they had come and like, my dad and said, get in there and sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down. Get in there and sit down. And thing. And we would sit like they would have had a ridge up on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we would sit there. He'd make us get in there and sit down and cool it
Uh-huh.
and thing. And back then, time ago, when they were burning people, they didn't even have
Uh-huh.
space to put people in the undertaker.
Oh no.
No, because my mama said when her brother died, they killed him and brought him back to the house.
That's the question I want to ask. How did they embalm people back then? Did they embalm? I heard they washed them with soap sometimes.
I don't know how to embalm them, but I know my mama said they embalm them, and they would bring them back to the house, my grandmama's house.
Well, that's where the setting up thing came from.
Mm-hmm.
Where you set them up in the chair. after
Yeah,
they
she
went-
had a big room where nobody stayed in. And then she would put, I think she said one of them named Louise, Joanna, and Buddy.
Uh-huh.
When they died, she put them all back there until they got ready to burn them. But
Okay.
they didn't have no place up there.
So that the body never stink when it was back there?
Well, they called and said, she said, doing something to the bars.
Okay.
They said they didn't have enough room for the people to be in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what I was saying about that and about that. So how many was it of y'all?
My
Your
sister,
siblings, your sisters and brother. How many was it of y'all?
I had 9 sisters and 1 brother.
Okay, 9 sisters. So
Mhm.
okay, 9. That was quite a big family right there. Quite a big family. 9 sisters and 1 brother. Now let me ask Steve. How many brothers and sisters was it of y'all? How many was it of y'all, Steve?
6 boys and 1 coattail.
Okay, 6 boys and 1 coattail. So I know I ain't gonna even ask you that because I know the answer to that. I know that you love all your brothers and your
Oh, yes,
sisters.
daily.
I know you do that. So I don't even have. I don't have to ask you that question. But one question I do want to ask you. I know this ain't on topic. This is way off topic. But have you been fishing lately?
No, I ain't been fishing lately. I ain't been this year. I ain't been this year.
Fishing lately?
No,
I
I ain't been this year.
Oh, man, gotta get down there and get some fishing in.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, got to get down there.
Yeah. So, I know that you saw your one sister. You got one sister left. I know you saw her over the weekend.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good.
It was good.
But she was mean. She was mean, L'Oreal was mean. She
Oh yeah.
she get mad with you. She throw ask for anything in the house. That
Oh yeah. Oh,
not
yeah.
me, but the older one, you know, she would throw it. Cause I'm young, older than she is. And she would throw it, ask in the house if they made her mad or anything. She get her hands up.
Yeah. So how was Alberta older or younger than
After I was younger than me,
you?
she was good.
And what about Dorothy?
Me and daughter were close because we were straight together. We stayed right together.
Oh,
That
yeah.
house, this house, yeah. She would come over to my house over all the time.
Yeah.
Except
So-
because I had a stream.
So y'all had a really close relationship, you and Dorothy,
Yeah.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was great.
Sometimes she was so late, she would say, "Come on here, Queen." I said, "I ain't coming nowhere." She said, "I said, you come
Y'all
on
heard it then, right on Big Thomas podcast.
I said, "You come on over here."
Uh-huh.
I look, she'll be booed. I come on over here.
Yeah.
And my grandmama, she would ask me every morning,
Uh-huh.
"What you cooking?" I said, "Some herring fish." She said, "And if we got in tea," I said, "Yeah," because she liked the tea with it.
Oh, she liked the tea.
And I like the coffee. So I
Uh-huh.
would fry her 3 herring and get me 3, and then we would sit down there and eat.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of times she would come, she want crackling bread.
Mm-hmm.
And I would cook crackling bread. You love my crackling bread.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you know, I can say one thing that I remember about my Aunt Dorothy is this.
Mm.
She fried some good chicken. I'm gonna tell y'all, she
Yeah.
fried some of the best chicken I ever tasted.
Yeah.
She fried some good chicken. I'm just keep it right. I'm just keep it real with y'all. She fried some good chicken. I'm just tell y'all. Aunt Dorothy's story, fried some good chicken.
Because she was
Remember that, y'all.
good cook, but when my sisters and all my older sister Gladys and my sister Mabel, we
Uh-huh.
call her Boo Boo, Mabel,
Uh-huh.
they were coming up together. I did the cooking,
Uh-huh.
and they did the working in the field
Uh-huh.
thing. And I was at the house with my mama. I would cook and thing. I learned how to cook up under her.
Right.
I learned how to cook a lot of things up under my mama.
Uh-huh.
And my aunt, she would cook milk pudding. I never learned how to do it.
Milk pudding.
They was the best pudding you ever see, but I never learned how to do it.
Mm. Milk pudding.
Mhm.
Y'all,
They
hey,
was on my
hey, y'all.
inside.
Y'all want to try some milk pudding? Because they just said it. I ain't never heard it, but you done heard it on Big Tom's podcast. Milk pudding. Whoever had milk pudding? Anybody up there had any milk pudding? I don't think so. But I want to try some milk pudding now. I want some milk pudding. Now, how do they do that?
I really can't tell you. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
I really don't know because my aunt did it.
She did it.
My
Okay.
aunt did it.
So what was the relationship with you standing next to your aunt over there?
My aunt Mabel.
Yeah, your Aunt Mabel. Your Aunt Mabel. How was
She was all right.
Uh-huh.
Because Joe Larry and me were long together.
Okay. So what was Joe Lewis to you?
Joe Larry was my first cousin.
Okay, Joe Lewis.
My mama's children, my grandmama, and my sister's children.
Uh-huh.
Joe Larry and James, John, and Big Eye,
Uh-huh.
and Edward, Joseph, and Ruben, and Clement.
Okay. So that was your first cousin.
No, that was my first cousin.
Okay, okay. See, I didn't know that. Now I learned something new.
On my daddy's side,
Uh-huh.
we had, I had Geneva,
Uh-huh.
Odia, and Shirley. Shirley passed away early. And John Roll, and
Uh-huh.
and Elroy now. I get it out.
Take your time. Take your time and get it out. We got plenty of time.
Carl
Uh-huh.
and Hal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But
Okay.
she had 3 boys and 3 girls. And think about this. She had 3 boys and 3 girls.
Uh-huh.
And she didn't have 1 bedroom.
Uh-huh.
And all them children were born in that 1 bedroom.
1 bedroom.
1 bedroom, but my
3 children.
6 children.
6 children in 1 bedroom. Y'all heard it. 6 children in 1 bedroom.
And the only time my grandmama had an extra bedroom,
Uh-huh.
but she wouldn't let her sleep in there.
Oh,
The
no.
only thing she let us sleep in there was when we come there and still make she was our first cousin. She would let us sleep in there then.
Uh-huh.
And then when we get out of there, she gonna lock it up.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
that's
but she went. I didn't understand why she didn't let my aunt stay in there with all the children she had.
right.
But she had 3 boys and 3 girls, and all of them were born in the same room. And Charlie, her husband name was Charlie.
So, I got another question for you, Mom. How was it? How did you get along with my dad's sisters and brothers?
I got along with them good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. How was it when you got together with them? Was it a
They
good time?
always hugging and kissing and things. Now, right now, when I get up there to my daddy, so we don't see each other that much.
Right.
But when they ever get to their hug and say, "We coming back," I said, "Okay." But
Yeah.
Hazel,
Uh-huh.
she go to church out there. Bush, the one married Bush.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
cousin.
yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
OD and Shirley died, OD and Geneva.
Mm-hmm.
And Geneva, she had
Yeah.
3 boys and 3 girls.
Right.
And I think OD had 1 boy. And he got in prison up there in somewhere in New York. And they never talked about him, but
Uh-huh.
he got up there in New York and he said he killed the girl, but he said they were drunk and they went to sleep and he must have laid on or choked her or something, he didn't know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he didn't really just kill her like,
That they said he did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we just get some history people on Big Tone's podcast about what went on.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah.
Continue on.
And, I don't know what happened. John Roy, he was my aunt. My aunt on my daddy's side.
Uh-huh.
He would come see me every day now.
Uh-huh.
Before he left, and he said, "I ain't going to see Dot." I said, "Why not?" He said, "Cause she got a car and she can come over and see her. She bring you over there and see her, then I could come to see her." And he would come here and sit and laugh and then get up and go home.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he had a little sense of humor, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He won't gonna play them kind of games. Yeah, but like I said, on up.
And Randy, he's still around.
Yeah, yeah. See, we just going through some things on Big Tone's podcast about what happened back then and some things that happen now and things that happen in the past, present, and future on Big Tone's podcast. And I'm gonna get back with you, Steve, and just ask you one more question. Then I'm gonna ask my mom. Then we're gonna go out on that. What are some things that you trying to do? Or you trying to allow God to do in your life to get you where you need to be?
Oh, what I allow God to do, try to get me where I want to be.
Uh-huh.
Give me more strength to understand,
Yeah,
to battle myself,
right.
and be with the Lord.
There you go. That's a good answer. What are some things you trying to do, Mom, to
Yeah.
be?
Things I'm trying to do is to give the best I can now.
There you go.
Because when I got 90 years old, I said, "Thank God."
Tell
I
them
got
again,
up.
Mama, how old you are up here.
Mhm.
Tell them how old you are up here.
I am 90 years old.
There you go. You heard it on Big Tone's podcast. My mama is 90 years old. Go ahead on with that.
Still moving around. I thank God I can take my bath, put on the clothes, and comb one out of head. And
There you go.
My daughter come and fix it for me. So,
Uh-huh.
Well, I enjoy it.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy my children. I enjoy each and every one of them. I don't have no picking my children.
There you go.
Well, when my mama come along, she didn't have no picking her children. She took because we didn't have but one brother.
Right,
All the rest of them was sister. She
Right.
had 9 girls and 1 boy.
right.
And my older sister, she was always with Ruby. That was Joseph's sister. And when my mama and daddy go to town, they said he's gonna beat us up. Cause when the boyfriend come, like then back then, your daddy said, "Go in that room and sit down with him. Go in that room and sit down." We had to go in there. We didn't have no other choice.
Oh yeah.
And we would get to the door like this, well, a bridge up there. That's why we would be sitting there. He come through there, he would make us go all the way in there. And,
I got one more question for you. What was the relationship like with your daddy and my daddy? Did they have a good relationship? Your dad and my daddy and your dad, which was your husband. Did they have a good relationship? Okay.
But he had a really good relationship with my mama now. He loved my mama to death.
Yeah, he loved her death. But he also had a good one with your dad.
Yeah. He was the only one who would come and do things for him. He would cut wood, and when he first started coming to see me, he would come out there and cut wood and do for us. And my daddy would take the wood and put it in the They didn't want us to burn it.
Right.
He was mean back then.
Oh yeah. But
He said, and we would have a lot of company like, we would have Board Blue, Clear Hands, Nebraska, which is name we call them diggers. All of them would come up to us house and we would have cooked cracker bread for them to cut wood and do ever sleep in the yard.
right.
I don't know what happened to Board Blue, but I know Nebraska died. Because I went to his room because he married a girl who was living with me.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's
He
up.
had 3 cripples. He had cripples.
3 triplets.
3 triplets. Yeah, 3 triplets. Okay. Okay.
And the bone, I mean, a lot of them were good friends, and they said that they won't hear. So they had to go to court. When they went to court, the judge told them to get out there and go take care of them children. So he didn't want to just take care, so he married her to keep on, that they had to do.
Yeah, child support. Yeah, child support.
We were really good friends. She would call me every night because her children were grown and mine was just coming up. We'd talk out and out, and I told her I'm going to bed now.
Okay.
We were really good friends. She was
Oh,
best friend mode. I had another friend when we were living in the old one. That's Lee Mosley. Thing. I seen her about 3 or 4 years ago. I haven't seen her. I don't know if she's living in Conway or what about, and I see her because she had brought her sister and her husband to the grocery store.
Right.
And she said, if y'all start running and doing so, because her husband had lost his life. And she said, because if he had won his life, you would have kept him.
Right.
And me and her stood there and talked a long time. And I tried to get her phone number, but we used to be real close.
Right. Well, so you don't know if she's still around.
I know she's still around, but I don't know what she lived at.
Oh, okay.
I was trying, because I know she used to bring sister and her husband and Jack, one man was real bright.
Okay.
And, she used to tell him, said, don't y'all go in there and take y'all time to get them. But, they didn't have no children.
So, okay, now people, that's the end of this one. We're gonna come back for a part 2, and we just talked to my moms and my brother Steve about things in their life and things that happen. So we're going out on this note on Big Tones Podcast. Peace, and I'm out.